Hey everybody, Rian here, your honest IT advisor from IP Dimension. Right, so Microsoft extended their Teams offer for free, full version for free for the next 2 weeks or 14 days, whenever you register, 14 days from then. And that's in an attempt to assist everybody that's working remotely, to help them connect and to collaborate with their teams when they're working from home. So I thought it a good idea to show you how to sign up for this free account. And I've gone and made myself just a sample email address, teams@ipdimension.co.za, just to show you that you don't need a Microsoft enabled account to have this up and running. You can use a Gmail account or whatever personal account you've got to log into this. Right, so the easiest way to get to this free Teams site is if you go to Google and you type in your search bar Teams free, and you'll see the first link that comes up is free chat, video calling, collaboration in Microsoft Teams. So that opens up the landing page for Microsoft's free offering of this popular software. Okay, right, so we're going to go up and sign up for free. You'll note that the internet connection might be slow at times. I think with everybody working from home, there's some delays in the links and so forth. Right, so I've created a Teams at ipdimension.co.za. When I click on next, we're waiting for Microsoft to load. Good, it needs some basic information, so I'm going to call it Teams group just for now, for interest sake. Give yourself a password that you will remember, confirm your password. Right, and then there's a verification code that Microsoft wants. So once you've inserted your email address in the first window, you'll notice that it's sent through to your mailbox. So I'm just going to pause here and let's wait for the code to come through. Right, we're back. So make sure that you check your junk email box. The verification code came up in my junk email, so just check your mailbox when you're looking for that verification code. Make sure that it comes up. Right, so that's the code that they sent me. I'm going to deselect that Microsoft can send me promotions, and I didn't select that Microsoft can share my information. So let's start off. Okay, Microsoft is verifying the email address. Good. So here you presented with the option to either download the app or you can use the web app instead. So seeing as this is a 14-day trial, I personally would choose to use the web app. You can download the Windows app if you think that you're going to use the app longer than the 14 days. My personal opinion would be it's a great app, but for demonstration purposes I'm going to use the web app instead. Right, so Microsoft now asks us for more information. You'll see that the first option says you can skip this for now for 14 days until it's required. This is two-factor authentication, which means that Microsoft doesn't want anybody else to sign in on your account. So you've got two options with two-factor authentication. You can either use the Microsoft Authenticator app available on iOS App Store or your Google Play Store. Or you can send a verification code via SMS to your cell phone number. I'm going to skip this for now, as this is just a video on getting you started. But you're welcome to go ahead and set up two-factor authentication. It's always a good idea, and then you know your communications are secure. Just waiting for Teams to load. As I said, this might be much faster at your side. I'm just on a bit of a slower internet connection, so let's go and say we're going to use the web app instead. Right, and there I'm in Microsoft Teams. Okay, this is how easy it is. It's obviously a video tutorial that shows you how Teams works. You can go through that tutorial if you want to. I'm going to dismiss it. Okay, dismiss all the notifications, right? So once all the notifications have been dismissed, you'll have your feeds dashboard. On the left hand side, you'll see that there is an option for chat, teams, calls, and files. Let's first go to teams and create our team. So you can either create a team from scratch, or you can join a team if you've received a code to somebody else's team. So let's go ahead and create our team. I'm going to build the team from scratch. You'll see that there's an option to create a team from an existing Office 365 group. We're going to build the team from scratch. I'm keeping my team private, which means that you need permission to join it. If it's public, then it's open for join by external resources. So let's keep it private, and let's give it a name. For this purpose, I'm going to call it demo team, and you can add a description if you'd like to. I'm going to leave it as is. Microsoft now creates the team in the background, and you get confirmation that it is working. Good. So to add people to this team, I've created an email address called teams2@ipdimension.co.za. There we go. I can add that user, or I can add an internal member to our company. Let's say, for instance, I'd like to add Rian, our CEO. That's Rian Grobler, right? And then when I click on add, they are added to this demo team, right? They now get a link and invitation to join this team. Good. So that's how you create teams, and you can now chat to all the members within this team, or you can even address communication to one specific member. If you use the @ sign in your chat area, you can now select who you'd like to chat to, and that specific person will be addressed. Good. Let's look at chats. So if we navigate on the left hand side to chat, I'd like to go and add a contact to my favorites. I click on that 3 dots next to favorites, and I can say add a contact to this group. I'm going to add our CEO, Rian Grobler, and he now becomes one of my favorites. And that's how easy that is. So you can now start typing a chat here. If Rian signed in, he's going to get this in his Teams pop-up window. And the nice thing here is you can now switch to a video call. You'll see top right hand corner, there's an option for video call, or you can just make an audio call. Same thing. So it will work through the Teams interface to that specific person. Okay, so that's chats and Teams covered. You can make calls as well. So if you add a specific person, you'll see Rian is away at this moment, but you can add contacts and it will show up within your group on the right hand side, and you can also do file transfers. So just remember that when you delete the team after 14 days, or when the free trial expired, you're going to lose those files. So you need to make a backup of it and make sure that you've got offline copies of it. Right. So that's it in a nutshell for Teams. I hope you found this insightful, and I do hope that we can be of assistance. So if you're struggling to set this up, or struggling to create an email address to register Teams, please drop us an email to support@ipdimension.net. You're also welcome to give us a call on 012-665-4123. Remember, when you're done, to sign out of your Teams session, top right hand corner, and select your sign out option. Excellent. Thank you so much for watching.